everybody, this is Daniel. Today I'm in Tokyo, Japan. We're gonna do a kind of a day in the life. You know, I'm here for a week, still gotta get stuff done, so over in the Shinjuku area, and we're just gonna go through the day. We're gonna start off with a little coffee, and then some food, and then hit a co-working spot. Alright. And holy crap, could I have picked a worse day to be vlogging outside. I mean, it's cold. It's like 12 degrees, super windy. Like I almost blown over earlier. So yeah, I'm just over on like the west side of the Shinjuku station, and this area has a bunch of food, and there's a couple of cafes. So there's this one I particularly like. It's of course in a basement. So we'll go start there. It was like pretty crazy crowded too the other day, so it doesn't seem as bad today. I mean, it might look warm because the sun's out, but I've personally never experienced this kind of cold plus wind.
Let's redeem ourselves.
Especially March, you know. So this is the spot. Some hand drip coffee. I think it's like V60 style. Let's get out of that weather and go into the basement. More tiny spot. I got my coffee. I know a lot of the coffee is not super strong in Japan, but this one does a good job. Kind of thinking of getting some curry. Looks pretty good. All right, this looks pretty good actually. Got some pickles. That appears to be beef. Let's see. That's really hot, but really good. I mean, not a lot of meat, but it's like super comforting and satisfying, as curry should be. Yeah, so it's like super cold outside. This totally hits the spot. It's like comforting and gives you a hug. Probably button this top button. Gotta be proper. It's a little warm in the cafe. Oh, alright. Chilly out here. Alright. So I think at this point we're gonna head over to the co-working place, which is actually close by. Do some video editing, get some stuff done. I'm actually slightly behind on my video, so I'm almost editing in real time for this Japan trip. Ooh, that wind. So somewhere in that direction, I think. Yeah. Like rando roaming around Shinjuku. Let's try to go down and under. My eyes are watering. Can get a little warmth. This is so crowded. So actually these like underground like basement malls, I guess, they're everywhere, especially like the major areas like Shinjuku or Shibuya. You can always pop in there for a decent meal and kind of escape the crowds a little bit, because topside it can be kind of crazy. And also Shinjuku has those lockers. Let me show you guys. So because like check-in times in Japan are fairly strict, you know, if you arrive too early and you have all your luggage, these are what you want to use. So you just pop your luggage in there, you scan your Suica card. So if you're in Tokyo, you definitely want one of these cards, or else you're not really going to be able to function. I mean, you'll just use cash, but it's kind of annoying. You can also load the Suica card onto your iPhone as well. I think like Amex works, so if you have like an Amex card in your Apple Wallet, you can recharge it like anywhere. But visas and stuff might be like Japanese only, so be forewarned. And recharging that thing is not as easy because it's like it's on your phone, so I don't think you can't like shove it into the machine, you know. So yeah, but I love it. So if you have an Amex, an American Express card, you're pretty good. Pop that thing into your iPhone wallet, get your Suica card, like transport it into the phone. Like it will actually like brick the card, so you transfer the card in, and it will actually like discontinue the card, so you can't use it anymore, and then it like becomes in your phone basically, and it'll transfer the balance too. It's pretty cool. So anyways, that's enough about Suica. Heading up top side again. Woo! It's like a sensory experience. And the last couple of years, Shinjuku's been going under a lot of construction, like this station area, so you can see it ahead right here. But yeah. It's definitely a different vibe than, say, Shibuya. So I've been actually staying in this area the last few trips. I mean, I know more food places in Shibuya because I've stayed there multiple times over the years, but I like Shinjuku better, so I just need to, I don't know, find more food places here that I like. So that cafe is one of them. That curry's coming up a little. Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna roll up here. We have Omoide Yokocho right there on the right. We'll walk by it, and then head it on down there. So yeah. Vlogging in Tokyo. It's low 50s and windy, and I'm actually pretty surprised that this is a long sleeve like button down collar underneath, and all I have is this like windbreaker. It's not super thick, but I feel perfect. And like whenever you're inside, it's always going to be like more warm than probably what you want. I always sweat crazy if I'm wearing like a big jacket on like the subways and stuff. So right now I'm not super toasty, but I feel good, you know. And then the collar kind of blocks your neck, so you don't really have to wear a scarf. It's a good little hack. Like, especially for these kind of brisk and freezy, chilly days, you're gonna be much more comfortable. And then also cotton is a nice fabric to layer if you're out and about all day. So yeah. Whew. I'd also recommend like wool socks too. Trust me on that. Like merino wool performance socks change your travel life. This is one of the major intersections over here. So over there is Kabukicho. So that's like the nightlife, red light area, whatever you want to call it. So actually, if I'm sure you guys seen that like beef cutlet where you like grill yourself on that stone. It's actually a chain. So there's one right here as well. It's called Gyukatsu Motomura. So, yeah. So you don't have to go to the one in Shibuya, which everyone goes to. That one's got a huge wait. This one I rolled in last time and it was like a 5-minute wait, or like right now it's empty. So yeah, there's multiple locations. So alright, let me see if I can remember where this place is. It's been a year or so since I visited it. It's called HAPON. Of course, like everything else in Tokyo, it's gonna be up. So let's head on over there. Yeah, but I think the key for Japan is, unless you're gonna be outside all day, is like you don't want to be too toasty, because as soon as you go inside, as soon as you're on a metro, or like a subway, I mean, you're just gonna sweat profusely. And don't wear base layers, like you're not skiing, you know. So those are a couple weather tips, because you know, I always find it tough to figure out what to wear, you know. But I think if you're here in spring, definitely want a windbreaker, some layers. Basically this. Alright, we are coming up to the spot. And this is like quote unquote lunchtime too, so you can kind of gauge. But if you're doing food content, definitely avoid peak hours, especially on the weekends. It's not gonna work out. All right, here we go, here we go. I forget what level it's on. Right. By left. Elevator's just waiting, it's nice. We'll do some video editing, we'll do some chilling. I'll probably get hungry again because that was like a pretty small meal. So yeah, expect that. All right. I did a couple videos, feeling productive. I think it's gonna be time for dinner. So like over here they have, I don't know what it's called, but it's like just a ton of restaurants in like a little area. Every major district has one, so I think we'll go we'll go check it out. See if we can find something to eat. It's a little chillier now as the sun went down. We're getting to my favorite time of day in Tokyo, which is like this pre-sunset, dusk kind of vibe. As the lights start to come out. And also get the good lighting. So let's see what we got. I mean, the weather's dictating ramen, 100%, but not sure that's what I'm feeling like. Just want to grab something quick, maybe. Oh, let's go check it out. It's like up here. It's kind of the name of the game, you know. At the end of the day, you just kind of explore. I don't speak Japanese, so of course I can't just run into like any random. There's a pho restaurant. It looks pretty good. But so yeah. So I got to be a little more diligent with my search. I mean, I can manage if there's no English menu, but usually that means they don't speak English, so then it's not as easy to navigate. Let's see what we got. So this is like that area. A lot of stuff. Looks like a ramen place right here. Oh, it looks pretty good actually. What do we got here? More ramen. So lots of ramen joints. My God, it's chilly. I think also because I'm hungry, so it feels extra particularly good. I feel it on my fingers. There's so much stuff. Some izakayas, some more ramen. I mean, I think all the signs are pointing to ramen. I think that might be worth considering. Okay, so I mean, it's Monday, so a lot of the sushi places are gonna be closed. I don't think that's gonna be an option, so let's hit this ramen place. Looks good. And I also pinned it, so it's something I wanted to try at some point, so here we go, here we go. Oh yeah. Oh, I hit the spot. Oh, feeling invigorated now. Woo! That was pretty good. That egg was amazing. Oh, I was like, just the texture is probably the most unique thing I've ever had as far as eggs are concerned. But yeah, it was really good stuff. That was good. It was like the thin noodle style. I ordered a shio, so like soy, I believe. Or it's soy based, so they have a salt base with a soy base on it. So it wasn't like a super heavy kind of broth, so I actually feel okay. Whereas, you know, if you do like a tonkatsu, like Ichiran, then it's gonna be like way more fat, way more heavy. Or if you do like a tsukemen, then it's, you know, also going to be like super fatty. So actually that, like a nice soy base, not too salty, nice soy base ramen. Actually a pretty happy guy right now. So yeah, like over 1,200 yen, so not super cheap, but generally if you're looking for that 600, 800 yen price point, it's just not going to be very good. You know, that was amazing. So if you spend up a little bit, you're, you know, obviously going to get a little better quality. But yeah, I don't know, kind of want to explore a little bit. So let's see what we can get into. It's got that, just that perfect lighting. So beautiful. All right, on the move, on the move. I'm like regretting my comments earlier about, I think this jacket will suffice. But then again, it was like during the day, so it was like perfect. Now it's a little too cold. It's a little bit not perfect. Oh, I'm on the wrong side. Yeah, but that ramen was great. Now I'm like feeling good. A little bit more warmed up. I can actually eat more. That wasn't a huge bowl. And so like most ramen places you can actually order you can see the rush hour madness right now. There's people everywhere. But most ramen places you can order just like an extra order of noodles afterwards. So a lot of people do that. Man, it's crowded. So actually, I think I'm just gonna wrap up this video because I'm gonna start running into people. It's gonna be bad. So thanks for joining. Kind of a day in the life of, and yeah, we'll catch you in the next video.